Okay, YouTube, where you at? Here we go. Here we go. Video finally showed up. Okay, so it looks like I'm live now. Um, I got the practice screen up here, so we'll run some practice laps. Drag my feet a little bit here, see if anybody else shows up. Yeah, add your points together, beat Raul. That's funny. Hey, Ted, Slot Car Daddy, thanks for stopping by for our final round. I just dragging my feet here, letting some people sign in and run some practice laps. I appreciate you stopping by. That's exciting to have you here. So let me start the practice here. And
the track is now available for practice.
Yeah, come on. You know you all need it.
Okay. So let's run a few laps here. That wasn't good. That was my fault. I squeezed that plunger just a little too hard. Had the tires all clean and everything. I need a slow motion camera to put on this Truckster to see what the darn thing's doing. It doesn't. The speed. I mean, I had some 5-second laps earlier, and it was jumping off the track. So. Yeah, see. Reach over and get it here. I was doing 3.5s earlier. I figured that I found out that was the magic spot, but see if I can get some consistent laps here and we'll make a run. So slot invasion guide, Paul gauge tires, Trude on the rear axle. We'll run about 30 and then we'll call it. It does like warm tires too. The longer it runs, it does better. There's a 3.6. There's a 3.58. So I haven't practiced at all till about 5:30. I came in here and run 30 laps. And I haven't run since. So got a few laps. Anybody else show up? All right. Let's go to 40 and then we'll call the official run. I'll redeem myself a little bit with a GTY. Okay. Enough practice. I'm going to clean them one more time here. A little on the front. Okay. We'll call this the official one, official run.
Practice has been paused.
Close practice up here. Load the race. 10 laps. My screen updated. Yep. Looks good. Thank you, John. Everybody, thanks for everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. And those of you who've been here, I've had a good time hanging out with you guys. So even though we haven't had a face-to-face other than you as seeing our mugs on YouTube videos, I've had a good time. I'll be back next year. Probably pack the track up probably tomorrow, maybe this weekend, put it in the box under the table, put the big polycar track back up. I have two scratch build cars I got to get finished. That NASCAR I showed last week, I have to have that done this weekend. So I'm going to concentrate on that before I actually put the track back up. So we'll see. Okay, my official run. Round 4, Heat 4 Truckster. Here we go.
Racers, race number 1 is ready to start.
These racers should be in their lanes and ready to go. In lane 1, Dan. Racers, let's have a good clean race. Good luck, everyone.
10 laps.
New fast lap set by Dan of 3.584 seconds. He's burning up the track.
She says I'm burning up the track.
5 laps left in the race. We're at the halfway mark.
Dan scores the fastest lap again of 3.584 seconds. Another new fast lap set by Dan of 3.568 seconds. It looks like this driver only
Try to
has two
burn one at
speeds,
the end.
fast and faster. What a lap. Let's see if any.
The race is over. Nice racing, racers. Here are the results.
In first place, and the only racer to finish the race, Dan Wiley.
How was that? Best lap came off. 10th lap. So 10 laps, total time 37:55.6, and the best lap of 3:4.73. So I'll take it. So let's run our little exhibition GTY, and then I guess I'll spill the beans on what I did to my GTY car here to make it fast. I didn't do a lot. I didn't do any more tuning on it. I worked on this on the white one, the 76, red, white, and blue. I worked on it a little bit. So let me take a picture of the results here so I don't screw up. And then we'll run a GTY run. Okay, got a picture of that. I think Nick said he was going to try to show it, but he was working. So let's reset. And I'm just gonna run this in practice since we're just looking at times for the GTY.
The track is now available for practice. Yeah, come on. You know you all need it.
Some of those one-liners are hilarious. Okay, here we go with some GTY times. Warm it up a little bit. All right. Pick up the pace a little. Yep, there it came off. So what do we have? A 225. I've done better with it. Oh, here it is over on the other side. I'm gonna walk all the way around here. Yeah, Ted, these things are really smooth. So the mods that I did to this thing, let me get a Carrera wheel. Most of us know what these Carrera plastic wheel looks like. I'll show you what I did. So let me get in front of this camera. So I think, yeah, it's hard for me to look around this monitor. So slot invasion guide, Bobcat tires on the rear. You could get those on Etsy. So the other thing I did, most of us know, whoops, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Most of us know, I don't know if you can see it, those darn divots on the wheels. Now, I think I'm pretty convinced that my GT car, the Porsche, that's what throws it off the track. I can actually see the divots in the tires. And that's what throws it off the track if those get in this corner just in the right spot. That's my theory anyway. Okay, so what I did is I filled in those divots with gel super glue. I just kept dabbing it in there and just let it sit, and got it higher than the rest of the wheel, and then turned those on the tire truer. And that's how I got rid of those divots. And then I even turned the plastic down because the wheels are not round. So if you put your calipers on those wheels, they're not round. They're not consistent. So I turned the wheels down till I got them pretty consistent. And then the second, so I did that the first week. The second week, there's a little bit of weight. I want to say just like a gram or something like that, 1.5 grams. There's a triangle underneath the chassis right here. There's a little bit of weight sitting in this corner right here. And then like the second or third time that we ran these, I trued the wheels on the front. So I filled in those divots, turned those wheels down, and then turned the front tires down just a little bit so I can put it on the block. And they just, well, do I have the block here? What did I do with that block? I got a mess down here because I'm building cars. Anyway, my aluminum block has 2 strips of blue tape on it. Boy, I don't know what I did with that thing. I'm probably looking right at it. Anyway, 2 strips of blue tape. So when it's on the blue tape, the tires touch. When I take it off the blue tape, the tires spin on the block, if that makes sense. This GTY, it's Bobcat tires only. And they're not, I didn't do anything with the tires. I just put them on it. So this one runs pretty well too. Whoop. So I say it run well and it jumps off the track. Now the tires are dirty, so I got to clean them. Sorry for keeping you guys so long, but I wanted to give you the idea of running these little exhibition rounds with the GTYs was to, when we were done, to tell what we did to them to make them quicker. Just tires on the back could do the trick. Warm them up a little bit. So there's a 224 with just tires, nothing but a guide and Bobcat tires, and they're not even trued. So there was a 224 with that car, with no messing with it other than tires and a guide. Okay, that's enough. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. So that locks me in, huh, John? Yeah, I think that's what Sean said earlier today. Okay, I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me for these 4 months, playing cars like my wife says. Dan, you going to play cars? Yes, dear. She's good about it. All right, fellas, let me stand up and say, see you later. See you next season in the GRL. Good night, John. Thanks for stopping by, Ted, Sean. Having a good